One of the ways that you've also worked on healing is hypnotherapy.
Yes.
So, what is hypnotherapy?
So hypnotherapy, how do I put this in a simpler way? Because I don't want
You
to.
have to dumb it down for
I
me.
really don't want to. Because I really don't want to fuck up what it is. You know what I mean? But because I had no idea what the fuck it was going into it. All I know is that my colleague at Love It was like, you know what? Try this person out. JLT office is there. You have no fucking excuses. Just go. This guy's been recommended. He's really great. I'm like, okay, cool. Hypnotherapy is basically, it's kind of like talk therapy, except you're put in a really meditative headspace. So you're laying down for an hour, 2 hours, and you're put in a really meditative state. So kind of like just how you would do yoga nidra, which is a type of right yoga that you just lay down and you try to obliterate thoughts from your head and you just focus on your breathing. So it's like that, except once you're in that space where you're focused on your breathing and there's nothing else and your body's basically at rest, you try to tap they the therapist tries to tap into your subconscious. They do this by bringing you in, by uttering words that bring you to a certain place in your life, a certain time in your life. And my specific hypnotherapy was focused on healing my inner child. I went out on a whim. I'm like, listen, I don't even know if this is an inner child thing that I need to work on, but I know I need to just talk to someone. So that's what I did. I just went in and he was like, okay, you need fucking inner child healing. Like he knew for off the bat. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, like that does sound ideal. You need this many sessions. I'm like, oh my God, okay, cool. I didn't know what to do anymore at this point. So I was just going with it.
Are you actually hypnotized at the point? Like, are you in a trance state? Do you have memory of what happened, or you are
You
aware?
you do have memory of what happened. For me
Okay.
personally, I don't know if people really get to a point where they're like, oh my God, like fuck, I can't remember what the fuck just took place. I would say I was conscious a lot of the time, but then a lot of the things I was saying surprised. I even surprised myself because they really did come from the subconscious. Like there were certain pivotal moments from my childhood that I had completely put aside and forgotten. And only in those moments where I was asked to face different age points of myself and different people in my life in the ages that he mentioned did I get to be put in that position again. So the flushing my mom's drugs down the toilet, that was something I completely fucking forgot. But when I was asked, like like when I was asked, okay, what was the moment, like what's the worst moment that you remember in your childhood? In my conscious state of mind, if someone were to ask me that during that time, at least, that wasn't something that I would have said. I would have said something like, oh, my daddy issues. Like, yeah, it just sucks, I guess, to not know what having a dad feels like or having that love from a dad. Ha ha ha. You know, but when the moment that those flashbacks came to me of me actually physically, taking the drugs, flushing it down the toilet, and just the mayhem that was going on with my mother, and how I was so confused. I didn't know how to deal with it. And I was like, what the fuck? That, wow, that really took me back. So that was the powerful moment for me in hypnotherapy.
You're kind of role playing the 9-year-old, and that acts as a point
You're
of,
role playing,
yeah,
right?
as a
Because right,
catharsis.
you're put in a place where there are absolutely no distractions, and you have to face certain people in your life, and you have to talk to yourself. So that was the tough part. That was the tough part because I couldn't even face, let's say, 8-year-old me, because you really get to visualize, right? When you're in that like a trance state like that, you get to visualize how you looked. I saw my 8-year-old self and it was so profound. And I couldn't even look 8-year-old me in the eye. And I was asked to say really healing affirmations to the 8-year-old me and to kind of be that older sister like figure to my younger self. And just thinking about it now like could make me go into tears, but like it's just such an emotional it was just such an emotional time. And I really truly, I highly suggest for anybody who've repressed certain things from their childhood to go through it, because it's just one more thing lifted off of you once you're done with those sessions. It's incredible. And you need that. You need to be able to look back and accept what was, and accept that, like you said, it was really not in your control if things weren't, it didn't go according to what you thought what it should have gone.